Beautiful northern West Virginia and Mountaineer Field is where we're at for today's matchup. We're going to enjoy great weather in tonight's game as the skies are clear and the temperature is just right for the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Syracuse Orange. Hi, folks. I'm Brad Nessler. Joining me in the booth, the coach Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. The Schwartzwalder Trophy's up for grabs when these two bitter rivals do battle.
West Virginia is led by their quarterback. Let me tell you something about this guy. He's a terrific football player, but he's got to be careful. He can't try to create something big every time he touches the football. He needs to be patient and let things come naturally. This will be a good test for him, Brad, and I think he'll pass it.
Well, we're just about ready. Let's join in on the coin toss, brought to you by Coke Zero. Syracuse is kicking off first, and we're ready to get this game underway. There goes the opening kick from his own goal line. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They go with the option. Tried to sidestep by there, but a good tackle on the play. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 27. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Little handoff. And he's taken down at about the 33-yard line. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground. Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 33. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Sends it out quick. Intercepted. And he's tackled around the 42-yard line.
It's a good play when the corner can break up a pass, but it's even better when he can bring it in for an interception.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. The halfback with a carry. There's a player injured down on the field. I can't see who it is. Second and 1. Ball on the 33. They come out in a goal line set. Run right side. Dives forward. So the tailback's going to come away with a first down on the play.
This back showed just how patient a runner he is. Good job of following his line and getting 7 yards.
They're packed in tight on the line. Give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield.
The defense just blew that one up in the backfield.
Just nowhere to run on that play, Coach. The halfback had nowhere to go from the get-go.
Slings it out there incomplete. Third down, and they need to get it to the 15. They'll work from the shotgun. Now he tries to buy some time. He launches one for the end zone. A costly turnover there, guys. He should have never thrown it.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do as a quarterback is force a pass to the end zone. Now they come away with nothing.
It's first and 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They'll run the option. And they get a few yards on the halfback option. Second and 8. Ball on the 22. They come out with 4 wide out. They'll go with a run once again. Brought down right around the 36-yard line.
Hey, nice run there. He got a lane and hit it. And now they have a new set of downs.
First down, 10 yards to go. They line up in the shotgun. Hands off to the left, and they wrestle him down behind the line. Nowhere to go for the halfback. That's a loss of 1. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. And the safety with the interception. And they make the stop at the 31. And the defense just picked up their 2nd interception of the half.
These guys have showed up to play today, Coach.
Yeah, they really seem to have this quarterback figured out. He hasn't been too successful today.
It's 1st and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Run play, and he'll lose yards. Great play, taking him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, he shot out of his stance like a cannon and exploded into the backfield.
And we got the backup in there now at running back. He scrambled. Under heavy pressure. Now he shows his running ability. Tackle made at the 21.
Pretty good run there by the quarterback.
Yeah, he couldn't find anybody open downfield, so he made a good decision to take off, and he got some good yards out of it.
And out come the big hefties. Slides down to the ground. And they keep it on the ground and pick up the first.
Good 3rd down conversion right here. Not a real big play, but this gives them a new set of downs to work with.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go to the air here and really attack this defense.
They'll keep it on the ground again. And he makes it out to about the 14-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 14. They line up in the shotgun. Got a man open, touchdown. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
It's almost if the receiver told the defensive back, "You think you can cover me? I'll see you in the end zone." Yo.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And this one's away. Brought down at the 29. You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
This offense really has to avoid silly turnovers.
Yeah, especially now. This offense is down a touchdown, so they could easily get back into this game by scoring some points. They could do it without the turnovers.
Option. Turns upfield. He knows how to run. At the point. Inside the 30. The 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. The speed that guy has is simply amazing.
My friends, listen up. This guy is so fast that he could turn off the lights and get into bed before it gets dark.
Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. And he hits the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. West Virginia lines up for the kickoff. He kicks it off. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 32. The offense will be hoping they can move the ball as well as they did on their last drive.
This defense needs to use some run blitzes and win some battles over the offensive line. Otherwise, these guys will run on them all day long.
They're using power football, and it's working. I don't think we'll see much of a change on the offensive side of the ball.
The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
And that's the freshman who got in on that tackle.
Yep, this was a great play. The safety came down from the secondary and held the ball carrier to a short gain.
Scrambling around. Runs with it, and he's got room. And down he goes at the 48.
This is a nice run for the first down by this quarterback.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48. They line up in the jumbo set. It's the tailback. He's taken down around the 29-yard line. And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
I agree with you. He's such a natural runner.
Another run. Brought down at about the 17-yard line.
On defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right, Lee. There was a lot of running room there.
And he's taken down at the 10-yard line. He takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. And so we've reached the end of quarter number 1, and we're all tied up. Second and 3 coming up. Ball on the 10-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. He'll get it again. Touchdown, Orange. Very impressive run by the halfback to find the end zone.
Good play call here by the offensive coordinator. He realizes when you get down into the red zone and you have a halfback like this, just give him the ball and let him find his way into the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Syracuse to kick this one off. He sends it off. Go at the 38, and we see this offense again after what you, Kirk, called a very physical touchdown drive.
Well, I say that, Brad, because the big hog mollies up front were able to create holes for the running game, and it helped them get the score. Let's see if they can do it again.
The offense will start at the 38-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. And this one's broken up.
Number 3, the intended receiver on the play.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Here's the option. And the offense will recover. And the defense is ready for that play.
Boy, you better believe it. That play didn't have a chance.
Third down and 12. Ball on their own 37. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They line up in the shotgun. Looking to throw. Steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Nice gain, but not enough for the first down.
Yeah, that's a nice play there. They did everything right except get enough yards for the first down.
Yep, it was a decent pass and a decent catch. But you got to get to the sticks.
Fields it and hit immediately. Great punt, great tackle. That's exactly what these guys were looking for out of their special teams.
The punter here does a great job, and the coverage was exceptional. They got down the field and didn't give the return man any room to make a move.
Syracuse is up by a touchdown. He's tackled right around the 16-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He drops back, and he just got drilled.
There's nothing stopping the defense from getting the sack there, Coach.
It's tough for a quarterback to throw the football when he has that kind of rush coming at him.
This crowd is almost shaking the stadium. He chucks it downfield. It's knocked away, incomplete. That safety got in the way on that one.
He made a great play on the ball, and he kept it from being a big gain. Excellent awareness to get a hand on the football.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Brought down as he tried to field it. This offense was infected by the turnover bug there last time out. Let's see if they can hold on to the ball here.
And, you know, we talk time and time again about how important turnovers are.
You know what they say? The team that commits the least amount of turnovers usually wins the game.
Short over the middle. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 46-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. They'll run the option. Brought down at the 38.
Kirk, how about this quarterback?
You talk about a dual-threat guy. This guy can hurt you in the air or on the ground.
Yep, I talked to the defensive coordinator the other night, and he said he was having nightmares about this kid. Now I can see why.
Here's the run right. He's got nowhere to go. Loss of 2 by the halfback.
Loss of 2 on the play.
So it's 2nd and 13. Ball on the 40. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Here's the option. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. So they pick up 3 on the option keeper. Third down, and they need to get it to the 28. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Tackle around the 28-yard line. That was a good pass and catch there, but still not enough for the first down.
That's not an easy conversion here on third down for the offense. All the defense has to do is stay back, keep everything in front of them, come up and make a tackle.
Those third and long plays are always tricky. The quarterback did a good job there of not forcing the ball and causing an interception.
And he's taken down at the 13-yard line. What an unbelievable fourth down conversion.
That was a big-time play. Heck of a job there to keep this drive going.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. They've got a great scoring opportunity right now. Let's see if they make the most of it. He fights forward to about the 10. The option keeper gets him to maybe 3 yards.
Yards are hard to come by on that play.
You're not going to be able to get by a sure tackler like this linebacker too often.
2nd and 7 coming up here. 10 yards to the end zone. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're the quarters defense. He gets another carry. He's tackled in the open field. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
And that was the corner that got him. He was not going to let the ball carrier get to the outside, that's for sure.
It's the 9th play of the drive. It's third down. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Got it and brought down immediately. Doesn't get enough for the first down.
Yeah, nice job of making a few yards, but they got to be disappointed they didn't make the first down.
Yeah, that's not going to get the job done on third down. That was pretty much the quarterback's only option, and it didn't get him the first.
Well, they're looking for another 4th down conversion. They've already gotten 1 this drive. They'll run the option. Touchdown, West Virginia. Guys, that's his 2nd score of this half.
This guy really loves the end zone.
Yeah, he's having a nice first half of football. If he keeps it up in the next half, this team should be in good shape.
Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. He makes the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. West Virginia lines up for the kickoff. Here's the kick. And he's tackled at the 29. The offense takes the field again. They were forced to punt their last time out. They'll set up shop at the 29-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. He's on the run. Fires deep down the left side. Doesn't get there.
Incomplete, but man, that had some arm strength.
Almost as much arm strength as the quarterback in the Liberty Bowl who told me he could throw a potato 80 yards.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, a potato. He told me he could throw it 80 yards. I don't care what you're throwing. 80 yards is a long way.
Kirk, I'm sorry, I don't remember the potato story. Wow, this defensive back has great hands. Maybe they should try him at receiver.
It's 1st and 10. The defensive back's moving in closer. Going with the shotgun here. Catches it. And they make the stop at the 31-yard line. Back to the line, maybe a yard on the pass.
Not much of a gain for the wide receiver, but at least he made the catch and got himself some positive yards.
And it's caught. He tries to juke, but they bring him down.
That's some pretty timid play calling right there. Let's see if they decide to open it up a bit more.
Yep, you never know when these guys can break some tackles and turn a small play into a big one.
So that'll give us a 4th down and short.
Kirk, would you go for it or kick the field goal here?
Oh, Coach, I'd take the 3 points. It's early in the game, and they can use every point they can get.
That makes you a coward. I say go for it. What do you got to lose?
And here's the Pontiac drive summary. The return team looks ready to go. They need to take this one all the way in order to lead at the half. He's to the 10. And he's hammered down. We've got a great game here, folks, as we reach the end of the first half. The score here in Morgantown, West Virginia, 17, Syracuse, 14. Second half just about set to get underway as the teams line up for the kick. Tackle at the 27-yard line. So what should the folks at home be looking for here in the second half, fellas?
I'll tell you what, guys, it's been pretty evident that the crowd has been a big factor in this game so far. They're going to have to just get over it and just stick to their guns and run their offense.
Yep, I think we're going to see how tough this visiting team really is.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. Tries to get around the corner. Has some daylight. There's a fumble. Defense has it. It's one of the corners.
Face mask on defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
You know, penalties can ruin a team's chances to win if they commit too many.
They line up in the jumbo set. Tackle made at the 36. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. They're packed in tight on the line. Straight in the middle, and he meets the defense. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
Good stop there by this defensive end to bring down the ball carrier before he got many yards.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on third down. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he tries to buy some time. Throws complete. He's got space to work. What a display of pure speed.
You know, anytime this guy touches the ball, he has the ability to go the entire length of the field with that speed.
And if I was calling plays, I would say, go run past everybody and we'll throw it to you. He can fly.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Tackled at the 26. Misfortune struck as their last drive ended in a fumble. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Hands it to the back. They'll bring him down at the 31. And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. Second down and 5. Ball on the 31. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. They'll give it off here. He lost the ball. And that's exactly what this defense was looking for.
Yeah, that fumble gives these guys some added life. Now let's see if they can capitalize off of it.
So a big momentum shift could be in the making here as we take a look at the possible fumble.
And remember the rules of the booth review. If there is inconclusive evidence, then the call will stand. The referee needs to be 100% sure that the ball carrier was down to overturn this call.
So after some discussion, the call on the field is reversed. Here's a 3rd and 3. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
was a great diving catch by the receiver, Kirk.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good pass by the quarterback, but this guy can really make some spectacular catches when he has to, and this was one of them.
1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Single set backfield. Throws and it's incomplete. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the 2nd and 3rd receiver.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 38. One-man backfield. Hand off to the left and brought down hard. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. 3rd and 10. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. And he's taken down at the 44. They get a nice pick up there.
Now, let me tell you, the reason why they were able to complete this pass is because the defender thought it was good enough just to run with the guy. That's not going to work. They've got to get in there and get a hand on the ball or lay a hit or something on this guy. Anything.
Yeah, you're right. Put more pressure on these receivers than they're doing out there.
He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down. The fullback gains about 4 yards there. It's 2nd and 7. They line up in the shotgun. Brought down at the 36. That's 4 yards on the play.
Good play to pick at the defense. They got about 4 yards out of it.
It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Option. He's tackled at the 34. So the ground game picks up another 1st down.
Well, this really works on a defense's psyche. You can see the guys on defense right now just trying to catch their wind. Once again, they had a chance to bring this drive to a halt, but were unable to do it. The offense really seems to be clicking right now.
Here's the 8th play of the series. They line up in the shotgun. Here's the option. They'll bring him down at the 30-yard line. Around 4 yards there on the quarterback keeper. We're at play number 9 of this current drive. 4 wide. They go with the run. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. They've looked good so far on 3rd down in this drive. Let's see what happens here. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. Throws complete. He's got room to work. Tackle at the 25. Wow, a long gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Well, the offense hurt themselves by digging themselves into a hole on 1st and 2nd down, so the defense didn't really have to put too much thought in how to defend on that 3rd down.
It really was a good hold. Excellent job by the secondary to keep them in front of the 1st down marker.
Fourth down, and the offense is still on the field. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Here's the option. He fights forward to about the 23. So the halfback takes the option and picks up the first down.
They didn't gain too much on the play, but they did get enough yardage to move the sticks.
It's 1st and 10. They line up in the shotgun. They'll run the option. And down he goes. Around the 18-yard line. Solid 5-yard pickup there on the halfback option. And it looks like this one's going to come down to the final quarter. The score here at Mountaineer Stadium, Syracuse 21, West Virginia 17. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different.
Senior. Move the chain gang because they just got themselves a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback and receiver were on the same page on that pass.
So here we go. 1st and goal, and a field goal won't cut it. One-man backfield. Off, and he's met in the backfield.
Hey, Coach, linebacker sniffed that play out from the start.
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied that tackle no matter who was trying to block him.
Second down and goal. Ball on the 15. From the gun. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play.
He had every last pound of that big frame heading toward the ball carrier.
Yeah, I can't feel too good taking hits from that guy. He's as big as you and me combined, Kirk.
And faster, too.
So here it is, crucial 3rd down as they try to take the lead. They'll work from the shotgun.
Let's go!
And he's shoved out of bounds at about the 5-yard line.
Just get out there and make a play.
So the offense stays on the field here. It's 4th and goal from the 4. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Touchdown! That gives them the lead. And so the wideout catches the short pass for the touchdown.
When this football team gets inside the 10-yard line, you never know what to expect.
I hear you, Coach. Sometimes they run, sometimes they pass. They really keep the defense guessing.
And on 4th down, that play was huge. This quarterback is quite a performer. I'm telling you, he can play.
So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. And he hits the PAT. So with less than 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter, our score, West Virginia 24, Syracuse 21. West Virginia ready to kick this one off. He kicks it. And this one's going to come back to the 20. Well, fellas, what are you thinking this late in the game?
It's only a 3-point game, so they can tie it with a field goal or take the lead with a touchdown.
They have time on the clock, so I wouldn't rush things here. The important thing is to move the ball down the field and put points on the board.
They're packed in tight on the line. Feeds it to the back. And he's taken down at the 25-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
On the play.
It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 25. They come out in a goal line set. Here's the halfback. Tackle made at the 29. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
On the play.
Third down, a yard to go. Ball on their own 29. It started with a student section. Now this whole place is going crazy.
That line came off the ball. It just kept their feet moving and knocked them back.
Good blocks and great running by the ball carrier also.
The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Not a lot of yards there for the ball carrier.
That's because his safety did just a great job of reacting to the run and getting in there to make the tackle.
2nd and 8 coming up here. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Rolling out to the left side. That one's incomplete. The halfback tried to make the grab inbounds, but he couldn't do it.
Well, his hands did their job, but his feet clocked out early.
Pretty obvious passing down here as they're faced with 3rd and long. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He rolls out to the left. Runs with it, and he's got room. There's a player shaken up on the play. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Backup quarterback into the game now to call the signals. Hands it to the back. Tackle around the 34-yard line. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9.
On the play.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. It's 2nd down. They're packed in tight on the line. Feeds it to the back. He's tackled at the 29. Big play to come up with a first down.
They're staying alive. This one looks like it's coming down to the very end.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 9th play of the current drive. They line up in the jumbo set. They go right, and he's tackled behind the line. Kirk, they really had nothing going on that run.
I'll tell you what, Brad, it's almost like he ran into a brick wall on that play.
We've got a 2nd and 11. Ball on the 30-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Going over the middle, intercepted.
I can't believe what I just saw.
That one really stings. I mean, they were either going to find Taylor for 6 or that kicker was going to get these guys into overtime with a field goal. Man, what a game.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 19. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. High formation here. They motion to the left. He's out of bounds around the 24-yard line. Well, the pick up a few with a pass play, Coach.
Yeah, it was. I like plays like these. As long as you're moving forward and not backward, you're doing pretty good.
I formation here. He lets it go. And we got an injured player on the field. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 50.
The defense calls a timeout.
West Virginia is up by 3. A little over a minute in the game. Gives to the back and swarmed under by the defense.
The halfback had nowhere to run, and he paid for it.
They need to throw some blocks out there. Hit somebody. This ain't a walkthrough.
It's second down and 12. We're down to our final minute of this ball game. He goes out of bounds at the 43. A gain of 9 yards on the play. Here's a 3rd and 3. Ball on the 43. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Dumps it out left. Got the fullback. Looked like the linebackers bit on that play fake.
I didn't even know the quarterback had the ball. That's worth a yoke.
First and 10. They line up in an I. Complete. He's got room. To the 10. Touchdown! Well, they were doing everything they could to find their way out of this hole, but the hole just got a lot deeper.
You're right, Brad. You can see the offense down there talking on the sideline. You've got to believe they're going to come out with the quarterback in the gun and run a little no huddle.
Yeah, but he better buckle up that chin strap because the defensive ends just love it when the offense has to throw the ball every play.
And he converts the extra point. So with less than a minute to go in the 4th quarter, the score is West Virginia 31, Syracuse 21. West Virginia lines up for the kickoff. Here's the kick. And they can forget about returning this one. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
You know, that was a great drive they had going that last time, too.
Yeah, but one play turned it around. It may have been a great drive, Kirk, but let me tell you something. It was a better interception.
He drops back. And he can't get away from the pressure. I'll tell you, this kid is really getting into the backfield and disrupting things.
Outstanding speed there, Brad. He's been pretty good all day, and that's his 2nd sack already.
You can bet the quarterback is just asking his lineman to block this guy because that's multiple times now that he's been knocked down by this young guy.
Defense looking for another sack in this 2nd down and long situation. The play clock's at 0-0. They just took too long.
Play of game. On the offense.
They'll be called for an infraction. That will put them back a few paces.
Man, the coaches are going to have to talk to these young guys about committing unnecessary fouls.
And this one's all but wrapped up with the final score, West Virginia 31, Syracuse 21. Lee, what are your final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
We figured that these guys would win big, Brad. West Virginia did a good job of holding off a very determined team today. I think games like this show the character of this coach and his squad.
Folks, thanks for tuning in to another game of NCAA Football 09. Along with Lee and Kirk and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.